What is up, everybody? X Golden Ninja here, back with another video this week actually. So we took a little break from YouTube, but now we're back, and this time we're gonna be talking about rare Nitro type cars. Obviously Nitro type leaderboards are out, and you can look at all types of like rare loot and stuff like that. So I just looked through, I chose a couple, maybe 9 cars I think that I liked, that I thought were pretty cool. I didn't do all the wildflower cars because they're kind of they're not chopped, but the designs are like consistent, they're not unique. So we went with a couple of the wildflower cars. We also went with a couple of like YouTuber cars and cars that didn't belong to Nitro Tech employees. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video. We're gonna get into it. It's gonna be maybe a little bit longer one, I don't really know. I'm using some new software today, so yeah, let's have a go. Let's go. So we're gonna be ranking these cars over here. And you see we got a bunch of different types. We got some King of the Race, and then we also got Liberty 5K, and we got a couple more cars. We don't really know the names, to be honest, because obviously, guys, I can't even get these anymore. Like a white King of the Race card. But I made this little map for us. I'm hoping that Pixel cooperates here, and we can have this run smoothly, and I can drag these and all that. Anyways, you head over here to the leaderboards. You see, at first we got the YT10K, which of course I haven't think only one player has this in the whole entire game, and that is of course Nate Dogg, brilliant YouTuber. If you want pure Nitro type content with a lot of subscribers, go subscribe to him. Of course, I'm trying to make my way up there, but guys, it's gonna take a while. So the YT10K over here, right here. To be honest, guys, I wasn't really thrilled with it when I saw it for the first time. It's red, just like a lot of other cars, like clearly Liberty 5K and the Locken are red, even the Wildflower's red. I don't really like the open roof style either. I'm not a huge fan of it, especially like how long it is. Like that's a pretty long open roof. You can see the back row. So to be honest, I think this is going to be one of my lowest ones, and I think we got to go with an 8, guys. Maybe. I just feel like 10,000 subscribers for YouTube, making Nitro type content is a lot of hard work, and I feel like that car could have been a little bit better, considering the amount of effort that Nate Dogg had to put in order to get to that 10,000 subscribers, which is a lot. We're gonna head back to the leaderboards, of course, and over here we got the Wild 500 was the next car that I did. I excluded all employee cars, which is why Travis or Corn Dog's car is not in there. So the Wild 500 is next, which I did, and obviously Wildflower is the only person to have that, thus Wild 500. This car is also not very clean, if you ask me. Again, you all can have your own opinions, but I really think it's gotta fall. I think it's gotta go the 6 mark. It's also red, but just like the design of the car, guys, to me, it doesn't really make sense. Which is okay, if Wildflower loves it, if they asked her, or if they just did it on their own, cool. But it wouldn't be one that I would use if I had it in my garage, unless of course I was one of 2 people with the car, then that's just a sign of aura. But yeah, next up on the leaderboard that I did was the Wildflower 750. Obviously you get it for having 750,000 races. Wildflower again is the only competitive Nitro type player to have that, along with Asher Armstrong, who's just a Nitro type employee. This car is a little bit cleaner if you ask me, and I really think that it could fall around the 4 or 5 mark. I like the simplicity of it. I like the flowers. Obviously they're going with this whole like wildflower theme, which I think is really sick. And to be honest, if I had this car, I think I would match it along with the fruit salad trail, which it could combine with a lot of different like sequences and name tags and all that fun stuff. So I think this car is gonna fit in at number 4, guys. That's just me. We're gonna fit it right here. Yeah. Next up, I'm actually gonna skip. We're gonna go the Wildflower 1 million, of course, only owned by Wildflower as well. But for some reason, Asher Armstrong's just stealing her thunder. So it's tied for 2nd place on the rarest cars in all of Nitro type. It's got 3 big flowers, of course, sticking with that flower theme. Only 2 wheels. It's a little bit of a weird car. You know, credit to Wildflower, she has all these cars named after her and all that. But I really don't think I would use it in game. Like, unless, of course, I was, you know, one of 2 people with the car. It matched some trails and all that. But I do, unfortunately, think it has to fall in the number 7 mark. I just don't think it's right up there next to the Wildflower right here. Nor does it match in with her 750,000 car. So that's that. All right, the next car we're gonna do is the Dark Star. The Dark Star, I have no clue what it was for. 180 people own it right now, is what it looks like. Let's look up Dark Star car Nitro type. The Dark Star can be obtained from the forging. Okay. So again, this car, if you ask me, is really hideous. I hate to be brutal about it, but it doesn't really. I'm not really seeing the connection here to cash and all that, nor would I want to pay cash in order to get it. You know, it's a rare car, but it's not one that I would personally use, and I do think that out of this group, it's going to fall to number 9. I did choose it because there's something interesting and unique I've literally never seen in game before. But yeah, next we're going to jump on to number 5, which of course is the 150,000 McLaren. To be honest, guys, I'm not really a fan of the plane. It's not a very clean car, but it's cleaner than the ones that we got in the bottom of the list. It's also, you don't see it a lot these days. Anybody with it was botting, with the exception of a few people, Dylan J, Wildflower, a couple more guys who are at 300,000 race. So this car really has Aura 2, you're at 150,000. You don't see a lot of people with it. If you go up here, only 84 people have the car at all time, which is crazy. Volatile was the first ever one to get it. We got a few people, Dylan J, of course, Nitro Typist. So a bunch of legends here with this car, but I think the flames kind of, I don't know, guys. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about these cars. And now we are going to head into the top 3. Well, all we have left, the Liberty YT5K, the Lock-On Hypersport, and the Blitz McLaren. And in 3rd place, everybody, we are gonna have to go with the Liberty YT5K. Guys, I'm not hating on the YouTube cars, but I'm just saying, 2 of these rare cars are a little bit better than it. So we're gonna place this guy over here in 3rd place, Liberty YT5K. Pretty sick car. I think it resembles Lamborghini in real life. So I definitely like the design of it, the thought, you know, the color red, really bold. I think they could have redone the interior a little bit, made it a little bit darker. Instead it looks like there's leather seats, which is fine. Maybe a little roof to it instead of making it convertible. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Nate Dogg is one of the only people with it. Maybe Penguin Typer. I'm not really sure off the top of my head, guys. I don't really watch Nitro Type on YouTube. Of course, in 2nd place, guys, we are going to have the Lock-On Hypersport. I'm pretty sure approximately, actually, I don't want to make assumptions. I know hundreds of people have this car. 50,000 isn't that hard to hit for Nitro Typists who have been here for 4 or 5 years. I think it's a really cool car, to be honest. I think it's sweet. Back in the day, it used to be my favorite car. I would try to figure out how to, you know, achieve it, but I had no clue. I looked it up one day. It said 50,000 races. I was like, damn, I really gotta grind. So of course I ended up with the Lock-On Hypersport. Absolutely decent car, my favorite. So many different colors. It's not like dull colors or anything. They're bright. And yeah, Lock-On Hypersport is gonna fall in the 1st place. And then finally, you guys already know, the Blitz McLaren SLR. This thing, whew, an absolute beast. It's so clean to me, and I feel like anybody could rep this car with so many cool combinations or any of that fun stuff, and I 100% would be repping it if I had it in my inventory, because it's just so clean. It's the one little stripe down the middle which blends in. you know, there's no like flames or any of that. Like, yeah, it's the downgraded version from the 15.0, but I think it's clean. I think the red on the interior is sick. Still, you know, the convertible is a little bit weird, but out of all these cars, like, it just looks like a nonchalant car, and to be honest, it's something that I would love to have. I'm not sure if it resembles a Mercedes or a different type of car in real life, but it is going to take first place out of our rarest cars because this car, my friends, is absolutely sick. I love it. Into that outro. Here's your rankings for the video. Hope you guys weren't too disappointed.
Alright everybody, that is going to cover it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it was a little bit of a random one. Again, I'm still, getting back into the YouTube grind and all that. I got some cool videos lined up, some fun ideas. I'm working on making some logos and still all that. Some working on my PC, which I'm hoping to have done in the next couple weeks, and hopefully I can, get some video software on that, some Microsoft or Adobe or something like that. Anyways, hope you all have a nice day. Appreciate all of you watching my videos. Make sure to like, subscribe, let your Nitro type friends know about me. Yeah, peace.